guys, welcome back to the channel. As usual, I am your host sellssi. The latest we're hearing is that the Blues of Chelsea have decided to bring back Frank Lampard. Some are calling it moving from frying pan to fire. Some are indifferent, some don't like it at all. Are there any who are happy about this reappointment of Frank Lampard? And let me know what you think in the comments box. We're going to talk today about a couple of things. Antoine Semenyo, in an interview with Ghana Web, revealed his struggles in the English Premier League. We know Antoine recently moved to the Premier League and it has not been easy. Struggling to get playing time, getting onto the score sheet for the Ghana Black Stars, and doing well to get the winner for us was quite a huge one for him. We'll listen to his struggles in the Premier League. We're also going to get an update on the injury to Kudus MOHAMMED. The Ghanaian last night suffered an injury with Ajax. Despite him being substituted, he was able to help his side get over the line and into the final where they could win a trophy in a couple of weeks' time. Look at all that today. As usual, subscribe if you have not. Click on the notification bell to get more updates. We'll jump right into it. And Coach Chris Hughton played his very first game with the Ghana Black Stars quite recently. It was a game in which they needed a last gasp winner to secure all 3 points versus Angola and Kumasi. The goal scorer of that goal was Antoine Semenyo, netting his first goal on home soil for the Ghana Black Stars. And Antoine, despite finding that back of the net, has not been having life easy with his new club side in Bournemouth. He moved from Bristol City, where he had impressed, and it was great to see him in the Premier League. But he has spoken about his struggles in adjusting to the Premier League. With an interview he granted Ghana Web. Now, a day after scoring Ghana's holy goal against Angola in the African Cup of Nations, Antoine caught up with the Ghana Web team where he spoke to them about the English Premier League and his struggles in them. Reminiscing moments after scoring the goal, Semenyo said it still feels great. I have loads of messages and calls from family members that deep down is a great feeling. Although his early life in the Premier League has been tough, Semenyo hopes that his goal at the national team level spurs him on to greater success with AFC Bournemouth. I haven't really scored much of late, so when you score, it gives you that confidence. It boosts my game to another level. Hopefully, I can do that for the next game when I get back to the club level, he said. He's gotten back to the club level and has not started their last game. I think he came on in the added time of second half. Semenyo revealed that he draws inspiration also from Baby Jata Samwajan in my exclusive talk with him as well. He said as much, saying that Samwajan, he used to watch him when it came to the AFCON and the World Cup. He was such a big player and he dreams to be exactly like him, he said. Interesting thoughts there. And the English Premier League is tough for even the best of players in other leagues, and it's clear that they are going to struggle. He's going to struggle a little bit, but if anyone can learn from their mistakes and probably do well in the Premier League, I would say it's Antoine. He's promising. He needs more time. He needs chances. He needs support on the pitch, and I think that will go a long way to help him do well with his club side AFC Bournemouth, who are third from bottom. As things stand, the relegation battle is a tight one, and it's going to really tight. The difference between the 12th position and the 20th is quite minimal, and it's going to be down to the line, down to the wire to determine who goes into relegation and back into the championship. Remember, Antoine Semenyo is just coming from the championship. We hope he doesn't go back there. The Premier League is where he belongs, in my opinion, and I think he and his side Bournemouth will come good eventually. My next story has to do with Kudus Mohammed, the star boy for the Ghana Black Stars, star boy at the World Cup, star boy for the Black Stars, star boy for Ajax this season, leading the line to good effect. Kudus suffered an injury yesterday, the semi-final of a cup game. The Ghanaian, who has been in blistering form, got himself injured in Ajax's 2-1 win over rivals Feyenoord in the Dutch Cup semi-final, played on Wednesday. The Ghanaian was handed a starting role in the game and put up a decent performance in the game till the second half, when he picked up a muscle injury in the 60th minute. He went down clutching his hamstring, and he's had injuries on his knee before. Remember that one he had versus Liverpool, which ruled him out of his very first Champions League game. It's quite a sad one, and he had to be out from October till January before he came back. It was unfortunate. This is a muscle injury, a hamstring one. Hopefully it's not serious. Kudus had to be substituted in the match and was replaced by Portugal's Francisco Conceição. The extent of the injury is not yet known, as the club is yet to comment on it. However, it's unknown if coach John Heitinga decided to sub for the Black Stars as a precautionary measure. You know, he saw the scoreline, he saw the game, how it was going, saw they were in control, and decided, let's keep him off and try to get over the line. So probably nothing serious. This season, Kudus has been impressive for club level, having scored 18 goals with 4 assists in 38 games so far this season. So 22 goal involvements in 38 games for Kudus so far. Ajax have now made it to the final of the Dutch Cup and will face rivals PSV Eindhoven on the 30th of April. So that is when Ajax will play in that final. Hopefully Kudus Mohammed bags another trophy with his club side there. We wish them all the very best in this one here. We hope that injury is not as serious as it is thought to be. So it has not been easy at all, and we hope that it's going to be great for him in the final itself. Has been it for today. We're talking about Antoine Semenyo and his struggles with his club side AFC Bournemouth. He says it's not been easy. You are surrounded by top quality players every single day, so you have to learn, you have to be quick, you have to make sure your mind is switched on every time and in games. You play against the best in the world, so you have to make sure you are switched on. If you are not, you can get punished. And clearly he is ready to learn, and hopefully he does learn quickly enough so that he can have an impact in Bournemouth's relegation dogfight. It's a fight to the wire. It's going to be really, really tough. We've also been talking about Kudus Mohammed's injury. No update on it yet. Ajax probably a precautionary substitution after he felt something in his hamstring. Did not want to strain it much more, looking at the scoreline and how in control of the game they were. They are, however, through to the final to play PSV Eindhoven. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy the rest of your week.